Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Frontier Pilot Simulator. This is the biggest craft in the game. She's a big one. In fact, I even forgot the name of it. It's so big. It's ballerina or something like that. I forget. It's Spanish for whale. So whatever that is, she's a big, oh, big. So go ahead and click or tap that like button if you'd like to see more of this game, by the way. If you haven't seen the other previous videos we've done on it, go and check those as well, because we're going to be transporting a lot of stuff. There's the name of it, the Bellina. I'm going to just call it the ballerina, because you're going to have to basically have a lot of balance, I guess, to hold this thing up. Look at the gigantic engines on this. I think we got some upgrades for it. Maybe not. I'll have to take a quick peek and see if we can get some upgrades for it. So we're on a huge planet, by the way, like a giant planet that we're basically in the middle of a island, and there's like volcanoes everywhere, and we've got to transport cargo in order to get cash. So let's go ahead and get started by transporting some stuff. First, I want to see if there's anything. Actually, I only have I only have $13,000. Oh, well, Raptor's going to need some money. Actually, I think I do have upgrades on this. I don't even know anymore, but I think we do. But if not, we can always upgrade and do some more stuff, and I can hack some more money in too. But let's try the base craft, and then we can try some upgrades as well. But I want to try to find some cargo to fly around with, so let's see what we can load up with. Right now it looks like there's used service drones for M3 and R2, and a couple of upgrades and such, so and maybe we can fly somewhere else to find that. But used service drones is what they have here, so let's see who accepts used service drones, and then we can transport them there for some cash. And it should be a good time. This game is always getting updates as well, so if it's a game that interests you and you're wondering if there's going to be anything added new very soon, it probably will at some point. So I don't see anyone who's really accepting these drones. Looks like a lot of batteries are being accepted. I don't really see anybody who's accepting the drones at the moment. Random refill places around here, like for example the volcano, where you can go and get fuel. Essentially they're like gas stations. Well, let's fly down here. There's actually a primary Pisidium, molding, Tiberium. Oh, and there's passengers available too. Let's see. Oh, right. We also have, let's see. Oh, wow, there's some expensive stuff over there at the drill site. And then also a mining site over here that has a lot of stuff available too. Available items is molding Tiberium for 5,000, Alex. And then let's see if molding Tiberium there too. Oh, actually, we could buy a lot of food. This thing has a ton of carry capacity as well. So we should be able to haul a lot of stuff around. In fact, I want to see if we could actually grab some food for our people. If we fly over to this island, we might be able to do it. Nope. Alright, let's see here. The biggest problem in the game is actually finding something to haul. But we do have a passenger here, so let's just go and haul someone who wants a ride. Let's just take someone on a ride first. Let's see where we're going. Where is that person? Oh, they're up here and to the right. Okay, Captain Andrew Izaruki. Alright, we're going to go over there and pick him up. And then we're going to see if we can get some upgrades and do some other stuff. I think this might be the base craft, or I might have upgraded it. I forgot since my last time, but the cool thing is you can upgrade your hull, you can upgrade batteries, which essentially is like your fuel, and of course you can also upgrade your engines, which makes your distance efficiency better. You can haul things further, or you can haul heavier things like that giant Teribium, all the other stuff. Pirates of the Caribbean, all that stuff. No idea what I'm saying. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the captain. Maybe you can crunchitize me before we get up into space. Ooh, this thing actually turns really nicely for being a gigantic whale. Woo! And I think he's right there, so we're just going to hover the wing over him, and we'll take off from here. Wow, so much for, you know, our first haul. Instead of big cargo, it's just going to be a passenger, but that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and, let's see, left control, left alt, return, yes. I want to take you with, man. Uh-oh, I went into windowed mode somehow with that. Did I accept that? I want to call you, dude. Alt 1. Oh wait, I gotta open the loading ramp now. Okay, let's go ahead and open that. There he goes. There we go. Yay! Oh wow, look at how huge this thing is. So it's like a military transporter, like troops and weaponry, and look at how big that thing is. Anything can be transported in this thing now. Alright, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and... There we go, get the ramp up. Alright, he wants to go to the drill site, North 1. Alright, let's see. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Drill site, Livermore. Is that where he wanted to go? Oh, drill site North 1 is where he wanted to go, 46,000 up there. Okay, we should be able to reach that distance from what we see, so let's go ahead and take off. Finally, ignition. Yay! Alright, we're gonna get all the way up in the sky now. Yeah, so this is like the future of Amazon Prime. Like, you can get your house delivered in a matter of seconds from Amazon if you need it. And we'll just swing over this direction and flip to airplane mode, and we're good to go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right, I forgot we can put her on cruise control, too. We don't have to go full speed. There we go. And then we'll just swing over to the big O... Not the big crater mine, but where are we going? We want to go to... big crater mine's behind us. But we want to head up here to where that thing was marked. Ooh, we're losing altitude. Probably want to pick up the pace a little bit. There we go. Alright. So yeah, we want to head northwest to where the drill site was. It was northwest from our current position, so gain a little bit of altitude so we can get over these mountains. Wow, we're doing like... Are we really doing like 600? We're already doing like 600 kilometers an hour. Before I could barely even get to 300. So we've already broken the sound barrier.
How many Fridays per week on this planet, by the way?
Oh wait, no.
As many as you wish.
Speed is on the left. We're doing 200. But I've got the throttle to do 600. Alright. Alright, let's swing a little bit to the northwest. There we go. We're breaking the sound barrier now. There we go. And if we go much faster than that, apparently we get radioactivity or something like that. So I think I want to slow her down. Otherwise our radar gets disabled. So we should be able to fly for about 4 minutes at this speed. And the radar has been knocked offline again. Protective circuit overload. That makes things annoying. I wish there was a way to just nullify that completely. It's already hard enough to navigate, in my opinion. Alright, well, our ship is definitely flying high. Thing looks like a gigantic, yeah, it looks like a gargantuan cargo plane. It's huge. Ready to transport anything, really. There we go. Now, I wonder if we can bring up... I don't think we can bring up our map while flying, unfortunately. R1 to show tips. Oh, right. Okay, we're gonna need to find a place soon to land. Oh, drill site North 1 is right up in front of us. 8 kilometers, in fact. Interesting, I marked it on the map, but it's not highlighted in blue. At least we are flying the right way. Okay, mountains here are getting a little dangerous. We're going to want to increase our altitude a bit. So just like a flight simulator, just like a trucking simulator, you know, the cool thing is this is really nice. It's like American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator meets Flight Simulator. Because you have to obviously fly around, but you can also upgrade stuff after hauling cargo. We're slowing her way down, baby. Way down. Woo! Alright, there we go. Alright, there's the hangar. Where's the landing spot? We'll bring her down. Let's see. Oh, there's another person who wants transport. I just need to find... Actually, this has a runway, so we might be able to take off like an actual aircraft. And, I don't know where exactly the landing pad is, but we'll find that for the good scientist with us, or whomever he is. So you'll be transporting a lot of passengers. Passengers at least are a nice, easy get done. They're pretty easy to transport. Oh, there's the landing pad. We might need to bring him to a specific zone, though. And we can also pick up multiple passengers. And I don't think passengers have any sort of cargo capacity, so if you happen to see a passenger and you're fully loaded, I think you can just grab one basically for like a free cargo. Like a free job. Alright, lots of mist here. I can't see exactly where we're at. We'll have to keep an eye on our altimeter there. Okay, we're good. And there's our landing zone there. I think he can... Oh, I think that orange spot is where he wants to be landed. And then we can taxi over to the landing craft, or landing zone with our craft, and then also possibly get upgrades at the hangar. And by modifying a file, I can always get upgrades and stuff here. But I swear I got some upgrades. But this thing is just looking awesome to begin with. Just a really cool looking craft. She's a big boy. Definitely want to spend a lot of time with the Aux, which is the mid-tier craft, before flying this. Because I'm playing with a PlayStation controller. You could probably play with an Xbox controller or a flight stick if you'd want to as well. But one of the things that you'll learn is that these things... there's a lot of problems that can happen, a lot of wind that can blow up, things that'll, you know, prevent you from having a smooth ride as there would be in real life. So, coming now down into a nice landing. I like this. It's really, really, really relaxing when you just kind of land You know, like when you're making your kind of final approach and you're just touching down and it's just nice. Wow, this craft is much easier to fly than that other one. Beautiful landing. Damn, 10 out of 10, baby. Alright, can we... Oh, I think we have to drop him in the circle. So I'm just a little off from that. Drag ourselves. Oh, there you go, Doc. There you go. Enjoy. Bye, Andrew. Thanks, buddy. You deserve 5,000 credits. Perfect. Well, that was easy. Job well done. Alright, let's fly. I think we can pick somebody else up, but let's see what we got for cargo. So you'll be spending your time a lot in this menu in order to find out where you're going and what you're hauling. So here we have advanced colonial rations. There, look at that water. We could they will buy water for 36,000. So if we can go pick up some water somewhere, that'll be a huge benefit for us. Let's see who's actually selling water. Oh, right there. Look at that. Water in 50-liter bottles and advanced rations over at the Regular Transit. That's always a big moneymaker. And they are buying both. So they'll buy these for 36,000 plus another 10,000. So that's incredible. So anything that they'll want over here? Empty G-type batteries, carbon structural plates, and metal plastic structural frames. So let's see what we got at the drill site. Nothing that we can really bring over there for the moment. Oh, there are 2 passengers, but they might want to go to random places. So we'll do what they call bobtailing in the trucking industry. We'll go without any cargo in order to just go straight there to make a ton of cash. So you can basically do whatever you want. And, yeah. So you can see the coolest thing that I like about this game is this is where you know you won't be able to make it without recharging your battery. That light blue line tells you how far you can go. So that's really helpful. So let's go ahead and taxi over to the landing zone where we can get recharged. And we can also pop into the hangar too and look for upgrades, though I barely have any money, I think, for any of that. This thing is a fuel hog. So hopefully we'll be able to haul... we can at least haul 2 pieces of cargo. I think this thing can hold 3 different cargo types and then a huge capacity for whatever it can haul. Wait, should I just, like, fly over there? Maybe we should just fly. We got low battery. Oh, there's the landing pad over there. Do I be lazy? Yeah, I think I'm legally obligated. Alright, let's be lazy. We're just gonna scoot over there. Just gonna do a little scooting. Yeah, you can taxi there if you want, or you can be like me and just kind of scoot yourself over there. I love the what the developers have done with coming up with these really cool, like, ways that the planet is being mined for resources. Or, like, for example, here, this is like a giant geothermal geyser of some sort. It could be water or huge amounts of gas pushing through there. And so they've made blades that go in a circle around there in order to generate power. And that is just the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's just awesome. Too bad we can't do that here on Earth. All right, we cut the power. Now, another complaint of mine, which I think these are minor, but I just wish when we landed here, if we were to do our batteries, I wish we could just park any direction. But in order to load with cargo, you need to be within that white line there. And some of you who play this, you know that you have to line up every time, and there's some really crazy pro pilots out there who are just like doing this thing one-handed. So, but I love having this giant ship now to be able to haul some real cargo. So we've seen its capacity in order to go fast and to haul passengers. Now we're going to see it haul some actual heavy cargo. Now what I want to do actually is I wonder if we could land like an aircraft here. I think it will probably end up with us exploding. I think it'll be easier to take off than it will be to land. But let's try taking off from this runway up in front of us, seeing if we can take off like an airplane, and then helipadding our way back. I think I trust myself as landing on a landing pad a little bit more than on a runway. Alright, we should be in position now. There we go. So we should... I'm not going to get anything to haul, so let's just go ahead and go with our extra topping off of the fuel. There we go. And let's go ahead and roll out. Literally. Okay, so over to the right, if we park on that little square there, we can be pulled into the hangar, which will give us the option to upgrade our craft or even repair it if we've taken damage. And it seems like you take damage no matter what. There's always a little bit of damage that you take, wear and tear on the wheels, the hull, that type of thing. So let's make our way over there. In the meantime, we kind of really get to look at the planet and see how beautiful it truly is. And I really think this looks like... It's a lot like Mars, but there's also water here. And there's life forms, bio. There's like plants and fish and things or whatever that can be hauled from the underneath the planet's surface. And underneath the water, underneath the ocean. I don't even know if it's water. It certainly looks like it. Maybe it's an ocean of hydrogen. I don't know. But let's see, where could we taxi to? So the runway is over there. And that looks to be... Well, that's not really a runway there, but going vertically it is. Or horizontally, but not vertically. So we'll go to this way. I think we'll just taxi forward. This would be an incredible game if there was some sort of ATC, air traffic controller, if there was a tower or a multiplayer mod where people could control traffic coming in and out of these places, and people could set up their own cargo. Like, for example, hey, we're setting up this new base, we need a ton of fuel or something to be stored up before we start our operations, and so all players are basically hauling fuel into this place for 2 hours or something like that, just to see craft going in and out, you know, landing and dropping off stuff and hauling out. Would be awesome. Yeah, that was a pretty good turn there. That was a tight turn. Okay, so I think we would be ready for takeoff here. Wow, you can actually see the landing lights. Look at that, they've actually put down lights and everything on the runway. So it's an official runway. Jeez, I hope we're good enough to take off from it, though. So the runway seems to go quite a bit of distance into the mountain. That's dangerous. We're certainly going to have to get up off the ground before we're going to have to turn right. Ooh, I don't know about how I feel about that. And this way is no better, so... Alright, well, we'll go ahead and hold on the runway here for a second. And I'm actually going to back myself up because I really don't know how much distance I need to do this. This is my first time doing it, so... now that I'm on the runway, all these guys want my attention. We're basically getting ready for takeoff. Doors closed. We're not coming back. I'm going to try to get every inch of space, though. Oh, look, there's even a little road that runs back there. Well, if anybody's driving by, goodbye. Nobody should be behind this craft when we're taking off. Alright, let's deploy the wings. Okay, I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, I guess you can't drive when you're in runway mode. Or aircraft mode. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay, so we've set our course, correct? We are going, Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, the wheels are going. Oh, you can only be in this mode. You can't see the map if you're in flying mode. Okay, so regular transit is where we're going, so when we take off, we're going to go around this mountain here through the valley, and then try to pick up enough altitude to go out to sea. And we'll see if we can do that. Ready? Time for takeoff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear for takeoff. Go. Oh, God. Wow, we did it. I used every bit of that runway, dude, and it worked. That is awesome. Oh, dude! Wow, that is cool. That is not cool. There's a geyser there. That is not cool. Geyser. Swing, swing, baby. Woo! Okay, wow. Holy crap, dude. I did not think I was going to make that. That was awesome. That was so cool. Wow, that is just awesome. This big boy barely got off the ground, man. This was something else. Damn, every time I think this game is like, oh, there's probably not much more to it. Nope, there's always something more to it. Every time. Okay, well, we're going to try to slow her down a little bit now. And try to reduce our altitude, let that radar get restored. Man, okay, I just didn't want to plow into the mountain. And there we are, through the valley and out to sea. Wow. I'm so proud. This is the coolest ship ever. Only thing I want now from the devs is, please make it so we can decorate our craft however we see fit. Giant letter, logos, picture of someone's face just stretched across it, something like that. Oh, man. All right, we got 5 minutes. We can go 85,000, or 85 kilometers. This is 45, or 41 away. Just awesome. Look at that. Love our engines. Dude, this thing is just so cool. Man, this is I want more runways now. The fact that they've managed to get a runway is awesome. I've seen runways before in the game. I think there's a mining operation where you can take off from the back of like a... they've actually got like a rolling aircraft carrier, like a desert aircraft carrier out there doing mining somewhere, and that's just really cool. Reminds me of Deserts of Karak, and that's just something else. Alright, we're going to go 68 now. Of course, as we reduce our speed, we can also go further by, you know, being more fuel efficient. So we'll get to that regular transit. Wow, I really want to land on that runway now, but I do not trust myself. Also, it doesn't seem like you can, there was no braking in the wheels, and there's no, like, reverse engine. So if you somehow manage to touch down, I just don't think you're going to come to a stop. You're just going to keep on rolling. But still, being able to land like that would be awesome. That is so cool. Can't believe I had a successful first takeoff like that with this thing. That is just... round of applause. It's just beautiful. Absolutely. I still can't get over that. Alright, enough. Okay. So 21 kilometers away, regular transit awaits us. There's upgrades there that we can get. There's even a flying aircraft carrier somewhere in this game, too. They're doing all sorts of different mining on this planet. If you're not into the whole futuristic thing, I still think this feels futuristic without, you know, like it feels realistic without being too fake. It's not sci-fi. It's more like this is going to happen eventually, right? Like if humans, if Earth found a planet that was full of diamonds and gold, do you realize how quickly we would suddenly end up finding a way to get there? Be like, yeah, there's no way for us to get to the sun, or, you know, a sun that's 2 universes over. There's a planet made of diamonds and gold. In other news, scientists have divulged a way to make a wormhole out of using a toaster and 3 grapes. You know we would find a way to do that. There's money involved. Of course we would. If there's a profit, there's a way. And I think there's a volcano coming up, which means we're almost to the regular transit. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and start slowing her down at about, maybe about 5,000. How are we doing on fuel? We're sitting at about 3 minutes of fuel left at this current speed, so let's pull back. And we're going to start consuming a lot more fuel as we get there in our helicopter mode, as I call it. Hover mode, really. That's what it's appropriately called. Alright, let's go ahead and boost this up. And we're dropping heavy. Now, we're going to be a lot more heavy hauling this cargo over, so I hope we're still fuel efficient to get back. It's going to be close, but that's the way these games go. So even if I crash at this point, I'm still super proud of myself for the takeoff. That just was epic. Developers, please give me a come on. I know you're watching right now. Give me, come on. Give me the clap emote. I know you're watching. Come on. They love when I play this game. I love it too. All right, we're just landing now. This is so. I love this where you're landing like this. It'd be awesome. You know what this really makes me want is a simulator game where you do helicopter logging. If you've ever seen that before, where they take a helicopter into the woods and then they just bring back, you know, some people cut down some logs, the helicopter picks them up and they bring them back to a truck and back and forth. This is what this feels like sometimes. Like you're coming in with, you know, military precision in order to, you know, do that. To have, actually, this is a runway here. This actually looks like a runway too. Uh-oh, now everything's a runway. Now that it takes off once, now everything's a runway. I wouldn't take off from this this landing zone, or from this aircraft. I would use the aux maybe for a takeoff from here. Alright, gentle, gentle, gentle. Oop, oop. Oh, that was much more rough than before. Oof, that was rough. But still a safe landing. And we can get repairs too. And actually take a look at upgrades. Alright, let's go ahead and straighten it out and get our fuel. And then get cargo loaded up. I think I'm just going to go straight for the cargo. We can always get repairs, though. Repairs always, you know, you always need repairs. There's always a reason to repair. That's why they're everywhere. Let's back her in now. Okay, so the things that they really want over there is food and water. Those are very important and highly in demand. So they're willing to pay top dollar for that. And I'm willing to bring it over. Looks like we need to scoot forward a little bit. Even more. Even more? Oh, there we go. Alright, fuel her up, boys. And it looks like... let's see. Looks like they're not selling... Oh, they need the rations and the water, too. Okay. So it's not necessarily available here. It's necessary there, though, so where else could we get it? So we flew all the way out here, but I can get some upgrades. We've got $15,000. So we could actually, let's see. We could actually get a better chassis, which might actually help us with takeoff. So that would be good. Okay, so I was I always get confused with that. Necessary items are on the left, so they're not selling colonial rations or liter bottles, but it made for a hell of a flight. So that's something. Flying around is definitely a big plus in this game. Alright, so it looks like they have... here we are. The rations are there. Advanced colonial rations. B2 are there. So we'll fly to Research Platform N. And let's find out who's selling some water. Available items are on the right, don't forget. Bridge layer of some sort. Anybody selling water? Boy, no wonder it's so high in demand. They don't... It's like nobody here is selling any sort of water. Okay, that looks good. No water there, no water here. No water there. Wow, we'd have to go over to the other island, I think, to pick that stuff up. There's no water on this whole area. No wonder it's in high demand. That makes sense. I think in order to get that, we're going to have to... there's an island all the way over here. Somewhere around there that we're going to have to get to in order to pick that stuff up. There it is. So let's see. Oh, yep, they got water available at the port. And advanced rations and stuff. So we'd have to fly all the way back there to get it. Which is about the same... it's short. It's a doable distance, but... Whatever, we can go for just the food. We'll just say we got, we'll just say we got some of that stuff, too. Bioradar and equipment is something else that they want. Let's see. Lynx micro drones. Oh, here we are. Micro drones. We can actually trade those. 3,000 for those. And they want, let's see. Necessary items. We'll get 15,000 for that, so that's not bad. So we won't get the big money for that, but we'll end up getting about 20,000 rather than about 40,000, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and pick that up then. So we'll go to the cargo spaceway and pick up the Lynx micro drones, and then we'll land back at the drill site. We should be able to refuel in the meantime. Okay, well, not a total loss. That's something that always confuses me, but again, not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and refuel. And let's get out of here. Oh, wait, why did I open the back door? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe it's because we got cargo? Maybe it does it automatically. Okay, so let's see. We're going to make way for the Research Platform N. Let me make sure. And then Research Platform N and then the Cargo Spaceway. Go! And that might be the flying aircraft carrier, actually. I can't remember. Alright, takeoff successful. Start making our way over there. Alright, pick up the nose. There we go. Yay! Alright, so we'll head over to the platform N then. So this is essentially like landing on an oil rig. So we've gone from landing, taking off from a strip. This is just a pleasure to drive. This craft here really handles like a dream. For as big as this thing is, I thought it would be impossible, but it really is just a nice craft to fly around. And you can actually see glints of like dust and stuff blowing over the top of our craft. We're getting a crosswind from our right side over at the, I think that's like the northwest side. Almost directly from the west. Yeah, pretty much. Very nice. I want more cargo to haul. I want to be making some money, but no matter what, we can say there's anything inside this ship and we're still hauling it, so that's exciting. I really wish there was a way for us to... You know what would be really cool is if we could build our own stuff. For example, we could buy like a water gathering thing and then dump it off in the water somewhere, then set it up ourselves. That would be cool. That way we could have our own points in order to gather resources for our own operations. Alright, 18 kilometers away. We've still got about 4 minutes of fuel. Wow, this ship is fast, dude. We're doing 570. That's very fast. Cargo Spaceway. That is up in the sky, so that is an aircraft carrier up in the sky. Can't wait to land on that thing. And more upgrades on that, too. But right now, I think we're pretty perfect for what we got. Always going to be leapfrogging between destinations, too, as your weight means that you need to refuel quite often. So far, so good. 1,600 meters seems like a good speed for when we're, or distance rather, from the ground, altitude, before we come in to a destination. Loving this. That takeoff was beautiful. I still can't get over that. That was awesome. I was so, the pucker factor was like 3,000, but man, it was epic. All right, let's bring her down, boys. Bring her to a stop, and let's bring her down. Okay, we've got about 6 minutes of fuel. And let's orientate ourselves correctly on that landing pad. Seems like it's pointing towards the south, so we're going to have to come around. And we're losing altitude quite quickly. There we go. Alright, so here we're going to get one of the things that we need. I think it's the rations, I believe. And it looks like there's a passenger here, too. Nice thing about passengers is, yeah, you can always bring them wherever you want. Or, not wherever you want, but you can transport them anytime you need. In between your goals. Is that thing pointing north or south? I can't see the landing pad at the moment. Actually, we might be pointed the right way. I can't tell yet. That looks like the tail. Trying to see the orientation of the white stripes there. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, we are pointed the right way. Okay. Okay, let's slow it down then. There we go. Alright, we'll touch down and then we'll just orientate ourselves by doing a 26-point turn. Not bad. Well, we got a nice experience of transport or flying around without cargo, which is a good way to start, I think, to get the controls down. And we know for a fact that if we leave that that drill site again, there's no way we're going to be able to haul cargo out of there. I had no cargo, was barely able to do it, unless we get better wings. Upgrades will be the deciding factor in that. Yeah, right. Well, it's going to be a little off. There's a heavy crosswind. Oof, it's already blowing me off course. This is a big boy. Alright, set her down there, Jack. Let's go. Yeah, that heavy crosswind. Look at that. It's just picking us up. Oof, that is rough. Oh, there we go. That was a gentle landing, though, considering all that crosswind. Woo! Alright, let's go ahead and get orientated again. And then we'll get our cargo. This time it's water. Or was it food? One of the two. I think it's water. No, it's food, I think. Because water is nowhere to be found. So we'll pick up the food. And then we're going for our new cargo of drones. So we went from like 40,000 to 20,000 just because water is not available. That is such a huge resources here. You can actually bring resources from the other island, like I mentioned. So you can traverse the entire continent if you want to. Hauling water. Who would have thought, right? Alright. I think we'll have to go forward a little bit more. And straighten her out. Perfect. Wow, so a game where you get to be like a cargo transport guy and then also like a helicopter pilot. All very unique. We need to be forward a little bit more. Oh, I had it a second ago. I must have gotten off kilter. Of course, you got your port and starboard lights on top too, so you can identify what side of the aircraft is there. You can even see them on the tail. You can see them on the head of the aircraft too. Well, I mean, like where the, I guess where the flight deck would be. Oh, there we go. That was it. Just forward a little bit. We got it. No? I wonder if the crosswind is affecting us on the ground. It seems to... Are we getting pushed to the left here? Yeah, look at that. The tail's actually being... Does crosswind affect that? I'm getting pulled back every time here. There we go. Stop there that time. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was still moving too. Okay, we want our rations, so go ahead and load that up. And give me some more fuel. Okay, current ship weight is 32,000 kilograms. And the rations are loaded. Alright, let's proceed to the next area. I think. Okay, there we go. Alright, take off. We need full booster on this one. There we go. Alright, our next destination should be up in the sky. There it is, the cargo spaceway. 17 kilometers out and high up in the air. So we may as well gain some altitude now. Let's get up to about 1,000. There we go. Full blast. Okay, we should be able to go over there at top speed. It's not too far of a distance now. Pick up those drones, and then we'll finally make our delivery back at the drill site.
I want to receive updated maps of Westman.
I need them.
Send it to me, please.
There we go. Okay, so 10 kilometers out. We're at about 3 minutes worth of fuel. Should be good. I think there's even a way to adjust flaps, and there it is. Look at that. That is the giant carrier. Just breaking the sound barrier there. And let's slow her down. Big boy doesn't stop on a dime. Wait, why are my engines going all the way down? Whoa, 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 whoa. Control went all the way into the negative there. I guess that wasn't that bad. Well, let's approach. So this thing looks like it has a runway, but there's tons of cargo on top, so it's more of like a... I call it an aircraft carrier because that's what it looks... Actually, look, seems there's a takeoff point at the bottom. I wonder if we can park inside that. That would be cool. Well, let's go ahead and land now. Get that next cargo type. See if we can make a nice, gentle landing here. Get those drones, and then the food, and then we're good. I wonder if there is a possibility that this thing sends out cargo aircraft from underneath it. Or if we can take off from down there. That'd be a cool area to pick up stuff. Alright, our gentle landing. Down to about 6 meters a second here. And touchdown. Perfect! Much better than our other landing. The one at the island was a little rough, but that's better. Alright, back into position to offload, or rather unload. And grab some extra batteries. Hopefully I can... I'll just back this up now. There we go. Seems like in order to fill this thing up, we don't have to be dead center of it. The drawing is a little off to our wings, as you can tell. Okay, let's grab those micro machines, the drones here, bringing our total weight up to... Let's see, we're at 13... Oh, wow, look at that. This thing can haul a lot. Our total capacity is at 15,000 kilograms. And right now, we were loaded with 1,250. And now we're at 8.8, so about halfway. And yep. Oh, okay, we can haul 2 cargo. Okay, with our current setup. Alright, let's take off and go for our last destination, which is the drill point. Fire up the engines there, and yes, drill site north requires both of that stuff. So that's good. So that will bring us up over 20,000. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't get that water because that would have been almost 40. That's big money. You want to transport water. I could go... I should do a run where I just bring... I think you can actually pick up 2 and drop off 2. If they say they need 1, I think you might be able to do that, but it seems like everybody in this planet needs water. So if you were to go on a water run and bring some of that cargo back, See if you can buy some big things of it. This might be the craft to do it. Alright, let's head over towards the drill site. Good speed. And perfect conversion. Nice. Alright, so we definitely want to go about here. Alright, let's see if we can get up to max speed as we're flying in now. And we are about to break the sound barrier again.
Sometimes I really miss my fiancée. Wish I can bring her with me.
Radar and the steering wheels are a little damaged after our landings, so we'll definitely need to pay the bill for that one.
Walk together, rock together.
Okay, 30 kilometers out. Drill site north, we got a lot of good supply for you. Nice. This thing has just been a dream. This is my favorite part. Buying this thing has been fantastic. These engines are great. And the extra cargo capacity is good because we get a little bit more maneuverability. So flying around these mountains and stuff is made much easier. Still got 23 kilometers to go. Let's pick up the altitude a bit. Very slick. This is nice because we can, with the extra power, we can haul a lot of our cargo with little problem. Especially the advanced rations. Okay, so radar's offline again. Just because of the radiation and such. But we should be able to visually see the drill site now. We got about 2 minutes with our current speed, so let's slow her down. And I think it was right on the other side of this mountain here. Oh, here we are. Wow, we arrived a lot faster than I thought. Woo! Hey, boys! We're here. That was quick. Let's bring her on down. So now we just drop it off here and we're good. Alright, we've got about 4 minutes to land it. Nice. Let's see if we can land it within the zone. Ooh, that geyser's mean. So cool landing next to that thing. Alright, let's pick up the speed a little bit. Oof, that was not too bad. We have a ton of cargo on board. Whoa, Dino, where are you going, man? Whoa, careful, careful. She jumped on me. We didn't kill the engines. There we go. Alright, let's offload this cargo. Not too bad. So we can get our radar repaired and our landing gear repaired. Just typical wear and tear of any airline. Be cool to have a passenger-only craft that goes super, super fast. That'd be fun. Alright, let's go ahead and sell these. So let's see here. We want to sell our links for 15. So we're offloading that now. You can see the crane get to work to offload that. Comes out of the back there, and there comes the cargo crane. Beautiful. Slick, baby. Slick. Man, Frontier Pilot Simulator. Much more than meets the eye. It's like Transformers. More than meets the eye, really. It's a lot of fun to play, especially with the controller. Get yourself a controller. It makes it way more fun. Alright, and then there's our B2 rations. So we dropped off dinner. We dropped off some drones. Got stuff to do some work now. Very good. So that brings our total cash up to 31,000. So we've like essentially doubled the amount of money we had. And we refueled, so let's head in for repairs and head into the hangar. This is a really cool feature that really you don't see anywhere else. I don't see any other game allow you to really go in to get repairs. I don't know if Elite Dangerous or anything else does that, but I know in, like, for example, Euro Truck and Flight Sim games, you never see repair crews actually work on the thing. And so here, we can actually go into the hangar, buy other aircraft, buy upgrades, but more importantly, you can see all the repairs being done, which is really cool. It's kind of like, it makes you want to not take as much damage because you see how much pain you've caused to your beautiful baby. But it is so cool to see these craft designed to have their flaps pop up. There's different air brakes and such, ailerons and different... Like, these actually seem realistically functionable, especially on, like, Earth. I could see it working on Earth. Alright. Giant arm coming out to pick us up. And there we go. Beautiful. We're home, baby. At the repair shop where I belong, where it's safe. Very nice. That takeoff, man, I want to make that a highlight of my life. That was awesome. I still can't believe that. Okay, let's see. We need to repair, so let's see. Triangle to enter garage, circle to exit, cross to sell the ship. I don't want to do that. How do I get repairs? Oh, use square to repair. All right, go ahead. And then I think these are a little out of our price range, but you can see we can get some lightweight engines and other things. These might, might be for different craft, and they're out of our price range, but you can upgrade here. Sometimes you have to fly to other garages for different upgrades, so sometimes you'll have to not take a job and just go and do something to get an upgrade, but then you can pick up a job later. Alright, last thing to repair is the chassis at 86%. And there she goes. Oh, yep, chassis. There you go. I think they're repairing the wheels still. There we go, chassis is repaired. Perfect! So now we can buy other things, including extra craft, or switch craft if we want to go back to something smaller. So we can always do that too. So let's go ahead and exit the garage and return to our natural habitat. I think I just want to do one more takeoff just for the sake of it. I just want to play that song from the end of Top Gun. Not Danger Zone, but that... Lots of fun. Okay, let's see what we got here for cargo. I don't really think it's possible for me to take off with much cargo, especially since a lot of it isn't even cargo that we'd want. What do they want? They still want colonial rations and they still want water. So we can take off, I guess, going towards the new land or whatever, our original start, but let's see where else we can go. Necessary items are the links. What else is down here? Yep, still want water. Everybody wants water. Let's see. L-type batteries. Oh wow, the power plant doesn't even take those types of batteries. Let's see. Metal, plastic, structural frames, and carbon structural. Looks like the trawler wants batteries. And we can actually pick them up from over here. How much batteries are you buying? 21,000? Oh, that might be worth it. Does this have any extra batteries? I think we might be able to buy more than one battery, too. Sample of underwater flora for 6,200. Somebody wants that. Sample of underwater flora. There's got to be something here. Actually, these guys, they'll buy that for 7,000. Oh, here we are. Sample of underwater flora. Wow, look at that. All right, so we'll fly to the power station, pick up the batteries. Then we'll pick up the underwater flora. And then we'll fly back to... I think we can actually drop off at... we're going to have to drop off at the sea landing point as a midway point. Then maybe the mine. And then back to the security base where they want... Or no, who wanted the... these are the guys who wanted it. Perfect. So we can go basically down here, pick up batteries, pick up flora, refuel, and then get over to the cargo spaceway. Alright, one last thing I want to do. We'll pick that up next time. If you guys show enough support, we'll go on that final mission. But no matter what, I want to do one more takeoff. Just as a send-off for Frontier Pilot Simulator. So again, if you've enjoyed it, it is available on Steam, so make sure you check that out. I think it also might be available on console too. Made much easier with a console controller. And definitely a game that takes a little bit of time to get started in, but once you get to that mid-tier, and then especially when you get to this craft, this is my new love. I love this thing. This is so awesome. This is my favorite craft. This game right now is like literally my favorite. It's so relaxing, and even if you crash, you just get punished by a small penalty of a few thousand credits, which you can regain by just transporting one person. It's easy. This is one of those games that needs to enter the It's like a Steam must-have for, I just think, relaxing games. Like a billion people have Euro Truck, a billion people have like ATS, Euro Truck, and Flight Sim, like all of them. So this just is another game to just like go from point A to point B, make money, and get upgrades, and just kind of feel. It's a feel-good game. It's funny. You'd think that like this is a sci-fi thriller. No, this is a really relaxing game. It's really relaxing. This is almost like one of those. You know, what do they say? Like the walking simulator. It's more of an experience. It's not like you're just here. Like you're here and you're making a difference on this colony, or multiple colonies, helping out different corporations, different nations. You know, the Russians could be here, Chinese, the Japanese, the Americans, the British. Who knows? Maybe, or Earth was destroyed when somebody you know, didn't ground their wires or something when they plugged in a Glade plug-in and the Earth exploded. And now this is where we live. This is our life now. Who knows? Alright, well, one thing I know is that we need every single inch of this runway in order to take off. So we need to use every single square inch of this thing in order to leave the ground. And I think this time we need to brake left. Where are we going first? Oh, it's over. Yeah, we need to brake left. Oof. Well, I'll go right around the mountain, and then we'll go left after that. So let's go ahead and prepare for takeoff again. If you guys could go ahead and put up, make sure you go ahead and, you know, put all your seats in the upright position, and make sure you raise your trays and everything like that. And stewardess, I guess flight crew, prepare the cabin for takeoff. That'd be great. Awesome. All right, let's back her up. We're gonna need every inch. Okay, that's good enough for me, right there. Make sure we square it up as much as we can. Okay, let's go ahead and prepare for takeoff. Alright, Raptor Airlines, 3, 2, 1, go. They certainly put a lot of heavy equipment next to the runway, don't they? They don't really give you a lot of room for error. Come on, baby, 2 out of 2. Give me that successful takeoff. Woo! There we did it, boys. I'm going right.